On the surface, the report appears to be bad news for Somali President Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed. His popularity dropped 19%, from 86 to 67%, compared to an unpublished survey that was conducted 1 year ago. But the director of the most recent study, Anthony Durangu, points out that this is still a very high score, and it shows a disconnect between the political elite, who have been vocal in their criticism of the administration, and the common citizens, who were the focus of this survey.
So despite what we've been seeing in the media, which kind of alludes to the contrary, we are seeing that the people themselves are saying we like the president and we like the prime minister, although, yes, their scores have declined.
More than 1,500 randomly selected Somalis were questioned for an average of 30 minutes for the report. They were chosen from various regions, and there were some differences attributed to location. While almost every region said that security is a concern, in Banadir and Huron, respondents were more troubled by the issue. In Puntland, security is seen as a minor challenge.
In certain sectors or certain areas or certain regions, we're also talking about areas they have problems with security, still not fully addressed. It has improved, but it hasn't gone into the point where they feel that they are adequately secure. So it is better than before, but it's not good enough.
The approval rating of the country's military, the Somali National Army, has dropped by almost 1/4, from 88% in 2017 to 62% now. The Somali police force has also seen a 13% drop, from 74% to 61%. However, more than half the country still sees these security forces in a positive light. This is not the case for the country's courts.
There's no confidence in the judiciary at all, and they feel that the government should come in and step in and see how they can increase the confidence of the people with the judicial processes.
Part of the reason for the falling numbers may be the lack of communication between the government and its citizens. While people have access to radio and hear many opinions about the government there, they rarely interact with the government directly. There is no clear media strategy coming from the executive or the parliament. And with internet penetration at 7.9%, according to the Internet World Stats website, it is a challenge to connect with citizens on social media. But Farsight Africa researchers think that their survey will help bridge the divide and enable the government to act on street-level Somali concerns.
We hope that these results might be discussed in areas or quarters that matter. We hope that it might be discussed in Parliament. We hope that we can see the results being reflected in the next national budget. We hope we can see these results being discussed even by the many non-governmental organizations that have set up shop in Somalia and coming up with policies and programs that address some of these key issues, which is insecurity, unemployment, healthcare, and education.
Government reaction to the study has so far been positive, but with the results just published this month, only time will tell whether action will follow. For many Somalis, having their concerns being broadcast in the media is seen as a good first step, and an indication that their leaders should pay attention or face their disapproval in the country's next election.